A 32-year-old man is in custody right now for an alleged assault. Honolulu police records show the man attacked another man who was in his 50s in Kauai around 7:15 this morning along Haumea Street. Emergency Medical Services reports the victim suffered multiple injuries, including a cut to the neck, and he was taken to the hospital in serious condition. The suspect was arrested for assault about 30 minutes later on Kamukila Boulevard and has not been charged at this time.
A 48-year-old woman is recovering tonight after being stabbed. EMS personnel administered advanced life support around 9:45 this morning along Gulick Avenue in Kalihi. The woman had suffered multiple puncture wounds to her upper body. She was taken to a local hospital in serious condition.
Kauai police today are still looking for this man, 22-year-old Cody Gardner, suspected of killing his 52-year-old father, Delwood, last Thursday in Kalaheo. Police found the truck that they believe Cody was driving later that day at the Waimea Canyon Lookout, but there's still no sign of him. He's 5 feet 4 and 120 pounds. If you know where he is, call Kauai police.
Now to some Crimestoppers alerts. Police need your help finding this man, 46-year-old Tony Petty. He's wanted on a $20,000 bench warrant for failing to appear for a hearing last month. Police say in 2018, an officer in Waimanalo saw a man on a moped commit a traffic violation. After the officer stopped him, he discovered the moped had been reported stolen and arrested the man, who was identified as Petty. He has 9 prior convictions and is known to frequent the Windward area.
And police also need your help finding this man, 49-year-old James Galler Jr. He's wanted on an $11,000 bench warrant for violating his probation. He's accused of breaking into a car in downtown Honolulu and then stealing a purse and drugs back in 2019. He has 20 prior convictions and is known to be in Honolulu.
If you have any information about either of these suspects, you are asked to call Honolulu Crimestoppers at 808-955-8300.
And Honolulu police tonight are continuing to investigate 3 collisions overnight that forced the shutdown of the entire H3 freeway. A 25-year-old man was driving eastbound just before midnight in the Hirano Tunnel when he swerved to avoid a stopped vehicle on the roadway. The driver then collided with a 46-year-old HPD officer who was doing traffic control for an earlier collision. The officer was pinned between 2 vehicles. EMS responded and transported the officer to a hospital in critical condition. Meanwhile, another officer at the scene was able to jump out of the way. The driver was not injured and did stay on scene. The H3 freeway was finally reopened around 4 o'clock this morning.
A 60-year-old man was critically injured when he was hit by a vehicle early this morning in Wahiawa. HPD says the collision occurred around 12:30 this morning along the H2 freeway. The man was walking along the shoulder lane against traffic when the 31-year-old driver, Galen Fukuda, hit him. Police arrested Fukuda, who was intoxicated. EMS took the 60-year-old man to a hospital where he remains in critical condition. Fukuda has since been released after posting bail.
Over on Maui, a 30-year-old man is in critical condition after he was struck along West Kamehameha Avenue last night in Kahului. Maui police say just before 10 o'clock, the man was crossing the roadway when a Toyota Corolla sedan collided into him. He was taken to Maui Memorial Medical Center with life-threatening injuries. The 18-year-old male driver and the 17-year-old female passenger were not injured. Police say the pedestrian was wearing dark-colored clothing and wasn't in a marked crosswalk. MPD says speed was not a factor, and the investigation is ongoing.